everyone. Today I would like to read out the sixth chapter titled Snow White Yet Without Innocence from my manuscript Beyond Borders Where Peace Lives. The wind drifted away from the teenager's window, heavy with sorrow. It did not rise into a storm, it did not whirl into fury. Instead, it chose to move gently as a quiet breeze. Silently it gathered the scattered land from where they rested and carried them once again towards the lady's window. A, B, C, D, E, F, and G welcomed the wind with concern. They could feel its grief. The pain of separation between two young friends still lingered, not only in the teenager's heart, but within the wind itself. They paused together at the window. Sensing the wind's sorrow, the lands whispered comfort. Peace will return, they promised. It must. The wind began narrating the teenager's story to the lady, hoping she would weave it into her script, hoping that words might travel where voices could not. The lady listened carefully. She noted every detail, every silence between the words. Then A spoke, her voice heavy. Why is there so much violence in this world? Does any one of my brothers have an answer? D sighed. I don't know what the cause is. B spoke next, thoughtfully. I've observed this for a long time. Violence is created for money and for power. C's voice trembled. So what do we do? Remain helpless? This is about our people, our planet. Can we just watch it fall apart? E spoke softly, pain breaking through. Ask about violence. My people don't even get 2 meals a day. F and G responded together, their tone steady. We understand your pain. As we promised, we will support you. D then spoke again, slowly, deliberately. There are factories on my land that produce tools to kill. A silence fell. My land looks snow white from afar, D continued. But there is no purity in that snow, not with what is being created beneath it. D turned towards F and G. Do you know who buys these tools? Your people. If no one buys them, the demand ends. And when the demand ends, so does the violence. F and G hesitated. How can we stop this? They asked. These tools make us powerful, D replied, his voice firmly but weary. Those factories stand on my land. If those in power continue to ignore the suffering, mine and that of others, I'll be forced to respond. He paused. Now, not out of anger, not as revenge, but because nature too has limits. Earthquakes, melting ice, storms. I am capable of all. This is not a threat, it's a cry for attention. F and G grew uneasy. If that happens, we will lose our power. E's voice broke. You speak of power, my people speak of hunger. Our land is bleeding because of these tools. Stop producing them so no one can use them. A long silence followed. Finally, F and G nodded. The lands felt relief ripple through them. A collective decision had been made. The end of the tool factories would come, not through war, but through a natural calamity that would harm no people, only the factories, when no one was inside. With hope restored, they began their journey home. The wind felt lighter now. As they passed through the quiet streets, they stopped at a house where the door stood open, as if waiting. Inside, a lady was dancing. A song from D-Land played loudly, its rhythm guiding her movements. She sang along, lost in the moment. Suddenly, the screen changed. A face appeared. D froze. That's him, D whispered. The owner of the factories. The other lands watched carefully. He looks kind, one of them murmured. But he cannot hear us. We've tried for so long. B spoke softly. Should we ask the lady to reach him through her stories? A shook her head. She's ordinary. She has no authority. She's only our scribe. Let's wait, A added. Let us observe. The lady stiffened as she recognized the man on the screen. Fear flickered across her face. She had written boldly about ending conflict. One of her recent articles directly challenged those who profit from destruction. Seeing him unsettled her, but she straightened her shoulders. She was unapologetic about her words. After a brief exchange, the man spoke. If we close those factories, what will my people do? This is the backbone of our economy. The lady replied calmly, though her heart raced. The same resources can be used to create something constructive. Build technology to protect borders, not bodies. Soldiers have lives, they are not meant to die, she continued carefully. If you stop supplying tools to those with terror intentions, this could be the first step towards peace. The man listened, he smiled, and then he vanished from the screen. The land remained silent. The wind held its breath, and somewhere between hope and uncertainty, a seed had been planted. That's all for the day. Do let me know your thoughts about the story by writing in the comment section. Thanks for watching and thanks for your time.